Gang go. What up with you, T Miles? How we feeling today, bro? We doing a little something different for the day. Always we gonna chop about a little bit of Bears talk, some injury news. I don't think anything has changed thus far. Ben hasn't had a press conference, anything like that. But uh it's the off day, it's the weekend. The weekend kind of goes like this for myself. A postal weekend is being off on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And next week it will proceed with a 6-day work week. So today, since it is not necessarily stream day, but it is an opportunity to still kind of chop in case a person like yourself might show up and want to see what's the what. Heard some interesting things about the run game this week, even though the numbers may not satiate the team or the fans, I should say. I think that the evidence and other metrics are things that I like, whether it be the pass blocking, um, high ranks in pass pro, and that's important to keep Caleb upright so he can be able to do things he does. Um, Chipping, being able to be effective enough at the moment seems to be not the worst thing in the world as far as the team goes. So while we talk about that, we see the screen. You know what it means. We playing some 2K. I'm going to play with the camera angles because and no matter how I set it up right now, it looks like I might have to take myself off screen in order to get a full view of the game. So I don't necessarily want to do too much maneuvering or anything like that, but I am still because I hate that the camera is facing this way and I'm going to be looking this way. So it's kind of a weird reason to have the camera on anyway. So this is somewhat of a camera stream, but we can't get on, not have an opportunity to say hit that like button, tell everybody to pull up Sunday morning. Not necessarily certain what time we get started, but we do have a game across the pond. So football will start earlier. I'm trying to see if that will in fact, I should say, won't affect anything. Man, I haven't bought Madden 26 yet. I play a lot of 2K and I'm grinding my player on 2K right now. So um, even if I had a player, a career on Madden, the profile I don't think would matter as much. And it's one of my favorite games. Do you play games? And if so, Madden for yourself? Because I got to be honest, it's fluctuated so much. Madden used to be so fun when I was an undergrad, and you can sit right there, with your frat brothers, your friends, and whomever, and pick up a stick and go. Now, sometimes they make games a little less entertaining or engaging for me personally. It's like I want my video game to have real life graphics. I don't want to have to operate that motherfucker like it's like I'm playing in the league. Perfect shot meters, greening me out, the drop angles of passes, so on and so forth. I don't mind some tweaks here and there, and we definitely get to the card. Card more so a late night activity for me. My cousins, some of the guys who got younger kids that still got to be a bit more active with and stuff like that. So with those types, it's always we wait a little later to play that, but we definitely go out there and play and get to the card every day. Friday night is typically card night. Usually, for me, since I work on Saturday mornings, we don't do much when it comes to staying woke. We might can make it to about 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30, and then we gotta go to bed because you gotta get up and walk. But tonight, not only can I do something foolish for them, like take a nap in the middle of the day and recharge my battery, But I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna be woke tonight. I'm gonna get my KD right and everything else like that. But even when you say football season, I will be interested, and I might put a poll up to see who would be willing to pull up and chill, get some tips on some Madden, maybe play Madden against me or whatever. Have some streams where people can go ahead and join the Discord or whatever and play card or whatever, play some card on the week. Might bring some gaming streams over here. See what time you free, you, any of your friends or whatever, and we can go ahead, put it together, get some game time with Posty, and we can find out a new way to bring people into the stream. Every day gonna be an opportunity for me to learn exactly what it is that I need to do on this platform in order to be successful. So we're gonna have a lot of trial and error. Hopefully, way more trial and way less error. But what we will not do is alienate. The mailbox is indicated as such because I see a lot of Bears channels. I see a lot of Chicago based type things. And while I will always be Bear centric and Bear dominant, mailboxes, as a mailman, I know I put several pieces of different types of mail in the box. And so that goes with baseball, football, basketball, not just my teams, but the teams that other people follow. Sometimes they may correlate to our teams, video games and sport, because it gives us an opportunity to have camaraderie and seeing another way for you to be the armchair GM or the pseudo quarterback or something like that for yourself. So I'm going to try to see, and feel free anytime and interact in the Discord. And let me know if you are in the Discord, T Miles. If not, I'm going to send a link out so you can jump into the Discord, man, and we can be tapped in. Feel free to engage in all the conversation. Ain't much to go on, but there will be more. Give more people engaged. So let's start with each one of us. We can go ahead and keep it going. G Honda pretty good at referencing the day. Get our morning started. Figure out, maybe be a game night. If you in the Discord, we get to have some active communication offline, voice chats, and so on and so forth, and it gives us the chance to make another connection to build the community, have some other people to be tapped in, uh, and help each other establish more ways for us to be involved when it comes to the sporting landscape, especially on my page, on this channel, where we trying to do it the way fans would do it. So, like I said, looking forward, it's going to be real weird to see people look at my side angle of me. If the dog wasn't here, I do want to see if anybody can see my wonderful backdrop over to the corner here. It does give us a nice little mailboxian approach. All right. All right. I'm going to put that up for you. There should be a good active link for us. We can go ahead and hit that link. It'll tap you straight in. We can go from there. That way, I get notifications of live activity and what you call it, just our normal engagement through the mailroom. And so, very easy to drop a message. Hey, about to get into this card or dot dot dot. Like right now, I've been playing a lot of MLB. I've been playing a lot of 2K, Madden. No, but it might be something that we navigate out here. Because, like I said, I'm interested in finding ways that I can build the channel up. And if gaming is something that I can do, because I understand that sports is the domain of what I want to do, but I think that I have to have a different way to approach and find a specific niche for myself to have people be a bit more engaged. I would love to talk nothing but sports all day and engage in that way. Everybody does not like it the way I do, but we're gonna look for ways that's gonna get more people in, and some people like gaming, some people like gaming through sport. We might have some community nights, but we're gonna work to keep growing and have an actual community. Right now, I might get a group. Hopefully, that group gonna turn itself into things that I see throughout the algorithm, and it's not the space in terms of what they do, but it's how they get people to come together. So we're gonna work on that. But until then, we're gonna shut down this camera because there's no need to look at my side face. And we're gonna find out if your boy got it in this game. So first, we got daily challenges that you can go through. Perform a team moat in the city. I don't even know what the hell that means. Play in the Gatorade training facility. I think I'm about to go get those found hunter. And we might go to the rec later on when we got a teammate. But let's go out of the building and head to the Gatorade facility. Gatorade. Gatorade. Oh yeah. Gatorade. That's what I said. I gotta find all of the hologram kiosks because I don't believe I have. Let me see. I gotta enter the film room and learn 2K. I will do that. Visit Learn 2K in my court. I will do that. I guess I'll do tutorials. I gotta visit locker room codes. Oh my. Let me take myself to the locker codes. It's crazy. I haven't ever thought about that whatsoever. That going to the locker codes would land me the opportunity to be a G. Oh, this about to be. I think it's gonna be a bit interesting for me right here. I got PS5, T. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, look, I got the worst mind ever, but it's a brilliant mind. That's not the oxymoron of people. If you know, you know. I finna get on my 2K app and enter a code so I can get some boost. And so I'm trying to figure out like what was I doing on my phone when in fact I needed to be over here so that I can enter this locker code. And I want to know what kind of boost I'm about to get because your boy needs those things. Free. You you ain't an Xboxer, are you? I don't really think it matters these days. I think cross-platform. Okay, 3 games of boosting skills. All right. All right. That's what I did. Unlock a takeover. Okay, one day. Equip a dribble style and animations. Oh, I want that ugly ass camo top. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. I still don't want it, but I'll try it out. 500 points, assists, rebounds, or wins. All right. I got a while. I got 225 ways to get there. Okay. So let's do this right here for you, T Miles. That's my PS5 handle. That should be popping on up. Uh Feel free to add me. Do anybody want to play in this game? Is anybody gonna play? No? Let's find out. Green them out. Okay, bet. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna get a team out here on this court. If not, I'm going to my court and we're gonna get it cracking so I can get some competition going. Because why wait for you boppers when I can go ahead and do what I want to do? How weird is it looking at the video game through a circular as opposed to a rectangle? Because I tried the rectangles. Well, no, they showed me the. I ain't really tried a rectangle actually. Let me see. No, that won't work. No, that won't work. Okay, that's decent right there, right? That should work. We should do that. That should work for us. Mm-hmm. Y'all playing games. Bro, don't play games with me. Yeah, y'all not doing ish. Move along. Does anybody want to play this game? You know, a lot of people don't want to play with me neither because hell, I'm a goddamn 84. You know, people be like, I need to play in all 99s. Green them out. Scream and shout. That was a crazy shot, my guy. Now I'm more of a slashing type. That's bullshit. Come on, bro. They gonna kick off. They gonna kick out. Splashing now. Splashing. These boys ain't about that action, man. Usually, if you want to win, you hit that big basic, that fundamental. The fundamental glow is what got you. The fundamental glow is what get you. You see, you don't waste no time out here trying to make stuff happen that ain't happening. You go do what you got to do. Now, why is he able to shoot? Why is he able to shoot? Because you're down here worried about my man instead of yours. Duck again, Dougie Fresh. And get down here and act like you want to play some God-forsaken defense. That's right. You got some rebounds in you. You found what you do good. You found what you do good. All right, team. We learning each other. We learning each other, team. We learning. All right, we ain't learning to stick his ass though. How about that? We got to learn to stick that. Well, I'm finna try to slip. This is slip. No, you ain't about that action, boss. When I tell you I got the slip going, I was there already. He got to know that. He ain't ready to really win. He ready for stats. He must have got an angle in this game. Like, I need 10 points. Oh, that was no, the first one. The first rap was the steal. Oh shit. Mrs. Ebony Dean. First, welcome in. Second, hit that like button. Third, how is the first live stream you catch actual video gaming? And I guess one, you saw the Mariners clinch. You think Kyle Raleigh going to win the MVP? Because I know a couple people who took him with 30-1 odds. It's a real possibility that that man might go out there and cash out. It's quite all right. Sundays are typically sports driven. What I'm trying to do is have a concentration of things that we would classify on this side as junk mail, meaning it's not really sports, but it's sports related. And so in the context of sports related things, obviously we get our opportunities to talk a little sports drama, like my video on I guess I'm gonna call Cardi B relevant, but Cardi B, Stephon Diggs, the Chris Webber sagas of the world, Anthony Edwards, those types of things. Anything that is sports related drama is something that's nice to be able to talk about and get a little chatting session, make a video about. I want to be able to have things that are sports based, but not necessarily sports, so that we can have the opportunity to engage in different ways. So whether that be a Q&A on our own terms, whether, as far as people got questions. Last night, Marvin Harrison and Kyler, to a lesser degree, helped y'all get a dub. Nonetheless, sometimes you got to help yourself in those instances, and by catching that interception, um, allowed you guys to seal that victory. And for the interest of messing up this screen for him, at the bottom of the screen is where our Cash App rests, my good lady. I covered my email over there, but it's important that people know they got to hit the like button or hit the road, dude. Trey Taylor and Crew Tractor do not allow you not to hit the like button. Everything else might be optional, but Trey Taylor and Crew Tractor, this is not state property. That is always appreciated. Ebony, well, I know that at some point soon you'll be getting a page going. You put in the sweat equity to have people be fully engaged, and you and Raquel having a tandem, and her already having some high visibility by my standards, would say that you'll pick up with your page and your content a lot faster than me, only in the sense that the people that I've come in contact with necessarily don't holistically dive headfirst into sports, especially when it's regionally based per se. Uh, Secondly, it's not necessarily the most appealing thing to everybody, and I don't necessarily want to gravitate to reaction videos in the way that everyone else does, just for the sake of the things that I want on the platform. So yes, I want to be monetized, would like to be a partner, and so on and so forth, all of the things that go with that. But if I can find, like I said, the healthy medium, which is reactions to sport-based drama, that is quite all right. But other than that, I've been getting written permission to cover sports content, and we're gonna try to do it through video game today. Today we on 2K. We are in the gym. I don't even know I can do any workouts because I did all those for the week, I believe. But we're gonna find out if I can do some crew tractor types going on. That's what we got to do. I am in about like, and I even got off track when I said that. Mailbox Sports 3. I got to do way better about it. And that's crazy. I'm looking at the stream right now, and so it is. Oh, okay, it is visible at the bottom of the screen. I thought I blacked out everything. I thought the email and the Cash App was, but Mailbox Sports 3. Everything not it's T Miles saying he's not in the Discord. I'm working on my Discord game over there, just so that people like T Miles is a gamer. We can have game sessions where we can get on the sticks sometimes, do some community-based gaming for people who like video games. Don't even necessarily got to be a sports streaming game, but it is a nice segue to be able to talk about sports, Ebony, and play the games. Oh, she read my government title. Aloud, no less. It is. You see that in itself, if my mother could watch the question mark behind that, she would know what I have told her my entire life. And I gotta wait a minute. This is absolutely hilarity to me, because I really got the inquisition about it, but Let's see if I'm right. So, as we see, um, my government title flash about the chat. My mother is solely in her own world and on her own team when she gave me justification all my life that my name was somewhat unisex. And I would venture to say that Tony and Terry are pretty much the only names that are unisex. The others are either feminine or masculine. And mother, I know you're not watching. You gave me a very feminine name. And now, at this stage in my life, people have to question whether or not I am, in fact, the person that you named me to be. And so, I just want to know. Oh, hey, look, we we on borrowed time with a small streamer label, but for the small streamer that I am today, Miss Ebony Dean, you are our stream sponsor. I am Ron Burgundy type ish. I appreciate it so much. Um, like I said, we trying to play the game. We don't always do it as pristine or as high level as others, so we ain't getting on here giving out tips on the game. But we do got some parlay ideas that I want to put together for today. We do have some fantasy football lineups that have been saved. I am, even at your expense, Miss Seahawk fan, I'm happy that Jackson Smith and Jigba didn't do too much damage last night, because I would not have liked it if he'd have just wrecked the game and did exactly what he wanted to do. Trey Taylor, crew tractor, ribbon permission. There we go. I couldn't even remember where I was. It. Let me tell you how ironic this is. That the person that has written permission to say such a thing as Keep Shining is none other than Miss Ebony Dean. Keep shining, huh? Now, if I clip that, Who's the Master and the likes of such would absolutely have a time with such a what do you call it? Coined phrase. Keep shining. Yes, yes. You would know exactly how to keep shining. Boom, doo, 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 doo. Written permission. Let me get back. So let me see. Will they let me? Yeah, they let me do some hurdles. I ain't good at hurdles, but we're gonna find out if I can do them. Clip it. Oh, I don't know that. Oh, which way I supposed to went? Start over. Oh, up that. Go back to the edge and start over. Start over. We're doing some agility drills because I have no agility. I need to boost this up. Who told you? Oh, I see my baby outside. See, my wife is what I call Pearl from 227. So she's rather inquisitive, aka nosy. And so she would love to have my sunroom be hers so that she can sit and be nosy. But for me, I don't have to be, but I can see her when she shows up. God. I, Ebony, that is where I was last time. One, thank you so very much. Two, I am in the trenches when it comes to watch time right now. So that more than anything, any of the replay gang type things, I am attempting to work on adding some chapters to any of my live streaming so that people can go through some of those, find some interesting points, leave some comments about things that even I might be able to improve upon or talk about so that we can make this train flow smoothly out here. But I do appreciate you showing some love, popping in. I'm always open to what we call in the Twitch business a tab, and appreciate you pulling up, giving me a little conversation, and giving me your blessing as the show sponsor for the day. I appreciate you very, very much. And I'm gonna join the Patreon so I can tap into what y'all got going on behind the scenes in the SBC portion of the world. You did? You know already, but agility control. That's where we at now. Let's find out what we need to do. Tap the buttons on the screen. Are you gonna do it right? Okay. We moving, man. My team playing Vegas this week. They already out there. I wish I was there, but we ain't paying stacks and whacks like that just yet. One day, the tube is gonna help me be moving and seeing all of these stadiums that I need to start taking pictures in front of and giving some Postman Chronicles about. Cash, be quiet. All he do is hear the wife, and he goes. Cassius, would you relax, sir? Stop. Boy, I tell you, you gotta stop him sometimes. Now I need to see my workout checklist, sprints, and bench press. I need to go bench press something. I don't want to bench press, but they say I got to do it. I don't want to bench press, but somebody got to do it. And let me tell y'all, next week. I'm gonna be moving back to OBS for a moment. One day when I get monetized or something over here, I might be into this, but we will not be paying the amount of. Oh, this is the wrong. I'm in the wrong exercise anyway. I ain't supposed to be doing this. It's a squat. I'm supposed to be benching. So we bench pressing over here. It's not enough. These are days I wish you can play music on YouTube because it's one of them music vibe type of joints for people who don't like sports, but they love a good bop. And not the ones in ATL. You dig? Not those anymore. We working on slight goals, double digits in your chat, 100 views on a video or live stream, my crazy self, type things like that. Slow goals, they coming along. I think they are. I worked out. I completed 4 workouts for the day, so it's time to get on out of here. Let's see what quest they got me going on in the Street Kings. Take on a guest challenge for any street ball court menu. So now we're going to see if we can get that going. And now, where the am I going out here? I don't necessarily know. Street Kings. Street Kings are made of these. Everybody looking for something. Some of them want to use you. I'm about to go ham on these dudes. About to bust these chumps up. Pivot point. No, we need to go in Jordan. Jordan jams. They're going to guest challenger from any street ball court. Any street ball court, and they can get it, is what they said. So we're going to come out here with the starters. Frankie Finger Roll, you ain't shh. That won't work for him. Hoping I play. Okay. I want to get the ground. Nope. He said some crazy stuff. Come over and give some sugar while you talk crazy. Oh, okay. Come on.
I got some pizza in my lunch bag. It's some pizza or some brisket or something like that for work. If you're hungry, I'll be doing it. If not, I don't know. You know, we coming. Okay, I'm going to the store. So we coming back. We was going to go to the store if we picking K up, but yeah, I don't want to go to the store. That's he only get off and go to the store.
Grocery store with grandbaby.
Well, she live right here with you.
Yeah.
You can't keep her. You can't keep your grandbaby.
I sure can, but whew. She got another phase to go. It's called actually can walk.
You say you ain't no real papa.
We'll go with that.
You kept when she was a baby. You can't keep her right now.
Yeah,
she busy. She doing too much.
Busybody, y'all. She haven't learned how to walk yet, but she learning. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous time for a papa.
That's a good microphone. They pick up really
well. Oh, it does. You in here and we in here.
Flush with your damn head. They hit it.
That's really.
What you want?
YouTube.
How's I supposed to know that? We'll be back. Ready?
You came over to give me a kiss. You ain't need it. You came here to give me a kiss. You ain't need it. I said, playing with Big Al and Drew. Whole bunch of point guards type issue going on. Beauty of the point. Let me see what we got. 6'7", 6'6". Yeah, we got to go in the right way. Another day in paradise. If I'd have known he was playing this type right here, I'd have went straight on back over and got to the, I do want everybody to tune in for my pregame for the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. Bears trying to make it 2 in a row. Raiders trying to stop a 1-game losing streak, as they might call it. And meanwhile, I want my quarterback to continue to make progress. I'm oddly rooting for the Steelers this weekend to punch the Minnesota Vikings in the teeth. I know you like the Steelers, but G Honda do, and so that's the problem. If it wasn't for G Honda, I root for Mike Tomlin. What is G Honda? It's the knock-knee tyrant. And why would anyone root for the tyrant who loves a malefactor? It's rather flabbergasting, correct? Ooh, oh, sweet dream. Mm-hmm. Got you. Beep, beep, beep. Pop. Shoot it in. I bet you won't shoot it. Because you know you can't shoot it. You ain't a shooter? Hit him. Always interested in trying some new metrics out to see some things. We ain't seen some peaks and some valleys in terms of the viewerships. Curious to know what type of viewership ratings as far as actual live and other views for this particular type of stream to see if it's something that should be added to the repertoire. As I said, don't know a lot of gamers, but I am looking to infuse some gaming sessions into stream. I think it lends itself to sport and leisure, and that's what the mailbox might be able to give you a bit more. Sports drama is a bit more leisure based. It's what you like to watch, listen to. Gotcha. Oh, he danced me right there. I'll take that. Oh, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to wrap it. I was trying to wrap him up. I'm practicing some dribbles out here, but that wasn't it. Drew said, "Don't play with him. He'll shoot that ball." Drew will shoot that ball, boy. We'll shoot it then, because Big Drew wasn't letting you come in here. Oh, again, bro. You the wrong one. He's the wrong pass. The pass should have went the other way. Nonetheless, all's well that ends well in that particular instance. Luckily, these two big men like to engage outside of the paint, and it gives me the opportunity to do what I do love, which is to rebound the ball. He tried to clear me out. That wasn't going to happen. Mm, 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 shoot that ball. Shoot that ball. I'm tired of y'all, man. Man, I should say make a shot. I gotta do it all by myself. Frankie finger roll out here. Oh, I let him get me. Next time, read the ball when I want it. Like this. When I want it. Nope. We don't want you to do none of that. Foul. Oh, it wasn't on me. I'm gonna say I wiped that off the mat. I get in the jungle gym. No. Maybe it's stop letting them dance on you like that, my boy. I don't care about no foul. You ain't gonna give me the ball back. Mm, mm, mm. Frankie ain't finger rolling. Ish out here, huh? Since you ain't finger rolling. No foul, huh? No foul? He got it cleanly. That's what we doing. That's what we going with. That's what we going with, you little. Oh, I went out of bounds. Didn't even know I had the ball, man. I'm tripping. I don't want to win. That was poor awareness right there on my part. Not talking about anything good, no less. And out of sync. Knew it. And I get it was at that moment I knew it was time for me to bid you adieu. I am thinking. Well, nothing to think about. Noontime it is. We'll be at our regular time. I will get to break down all of the things that I want to as far as the game goes for our beloved. I will have the opportunity to, what would I like to say? I'll have the opportunity to see if my team will be able to get back into the swing of things. G Honda, go Steelers, win a game this week. Don't let me down. Right now, I don't want to see what I see on my screen. I don't want to see it for either one of our box scores. Ebony already got a half a win for the week with the Seahawks. Now we need to go out there and do our part. So get your terrible towel out, dust it off, do whatever you do with it. Hit that like button before you hit the road. You see what you Ebony Dean, if you were still here, you would this is why you do not root for the Steelers. This is why you don't be a fan. Because of ingrates such as this guy. Do I mention his Steelers? Yeah, I mentioned them. And what somebody told me is they ain't much to write home about. But I decided to write home about them because I found it interesting. I was wishing you well. But it appears that I was doing so with the wrong intent because I was actually, what's the word, genuine in my well wishing. So, with that being said, Still win because I don't want the Vikings to win, but I'm not cheering now. I really don't. If Aaron Rodgers have a horrible game like he's been having all season, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe it's the Caleb Johnson game or something. I don't believe it is. But, no closet. I was going to root for them because they're playing against a division opponent, but you ruined it as usual. You ruined it like you ruined a Kendra G interview. Like only G Honda can. That's what you do. That's what you did. And that's what you undone. Basically, and by and large. You just took it. Took that plane that was going up. You just brought it back down. Just that fast. But don't worry about it. The train's still moving. I guess the Steelers fan can groove too. Salute to the Seahawks for getting the first part of, my season long parlay. It's time to make some postal hoodies. We got to satiate the want of the coworker to be insulated and warm underneath our postal gear. So it's always nice to have some zip ups, some hoodies, and things like that to gear up as we move into the fall, into the winter. Also, if we don't know, now you do know. Tap into the Discord, as I am what we call somewhat of a proprietor. Like Gavin X said, everybody ain't successful in everything. I do make shirts. I do some custom work. Pretty decent at times in terms of the turnaround, the volume, the things that we get done. Not to toot my own horn, but toot. With that being said, G Honda, go find another way to get a Jurassic reaction out of somebody. Hit the like button for you on your way out. Join the Discord in case not you yourself, but if you are a gamer, we're gonna have a gaming section so that we can have more sport talk, hacking talk in terms of the game, patches, community nights, things like that. Otherwise, it is Friday. It is the off day. It is the off weekend. And what we gonna do today is have a couple walks around the neighborhood with the dog. Finish doing this creation and feeling of an order. Don't always want to do things one by one as the independent proprietor. So I'm not no boss, because the boss got to do all the work. But we are the captain of the ship. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we take off right. I will talk to y'all Sunday afternoon, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will break down Bears, Vegas, the trip from Vegas for my favorite ESPN radio station, and the possible live stream or review of stream in Cincinnati. We'll keep you updated. We'll keep you posted. Hit me up at mailboxsports3@yahoo.com with any sports gossip that we might want to do a review on. Hit me up for any sport related content that we want video or live reaction or engagement with. Check out all of the pre-recorded content, the live content, and the sports shorts. Erica, it is the only thing that I think I can do well right now is to be consistent, continue to find a delivery method that gives the people what they want so I can in turn get what I need. And A conversation always works well when it's more than just one person doing so. It's a hell of a lot better when you got way more than that. I'm hoping you have a wonderful afternoon. Everybody have a great weekend except for G Honda. We got any wrap up questions? Anything except stuff about G Honda knock knees? Hit that like button for me or hit the road. It's written permission over here only. Yeah, G Honda. This private property. This is not state. When you going live again? Did I miss your next flyer? I'm off for the weekend. We get time to pull up. Is G Honda having a Saturday morning stream? Curious to know. G Honda got a new segment coming out every Saturday called Knock Need Reactions. I want y'all to tune in to Knock Need Reactions where we going you know what? Knock Need Reactions might just be some what we classify as real sports bloopers. Would anybody like to see something like that? 9:15 p.m. tonight. That's when G Honda live. Got it. Now, I'm serious. When we talk about knock knee hilarities, who want to see some? Maybe we put some sports bloopers together. I don't want to call them shorts anymore because YouTube uses the term. So sometimes they got things like that where the not top 10 and so on and so forth. So we're gonna try to revamp or invest. Excuse me. Don't know what it took me out, but something did. Reinvest, repurpose, get some new content out. Stop choking yourself out live on stream because we're not in jujitsu class. With that being said, we got to go take a small drink. Got a parched throat. I appreciate everybody. I will see you all on Sunday. Till then, we out of this thing. Until the next delivery, we're going to be shacked in a fool. You damn right. Let's go. Shacked in a fool.